Luminis tá Evanna Lynch lachans role Luna Lovegood sna scanán Harry Potter, Cohortchas Aaron scanán Evanna. Congratulations on the movie. Luna Lovegood, her character is so quirky and so appealing and chirpy, even in the darkest times in this movie. Why do you think Harry gets on so great with her?
Well, I think because they're opposites in some senses, because he's someone who's always worried, his brain is always in conflict, and that comes across when you read the books. It's almost tiring because he never stops thinking about, he's really conscientious and he has to, like Hermione tells me, he's a saving person thing, and he does. Whereas Luna really goes with the flow, you know, she's where everyone's worried about being killed, she's looking at the patterns on the ceiling and the clouds and everything. And she really, I think that's because she believes in faith and she believes there's nothing she can do to stop the events that unfold. She just enjoys them, and I think she helps Harry calm down and realise he can only do his best. Yeah.
In Deathly Hallows, most of it is set outside Hogwarts. Was there any scene in particular that stood out for you?
Yeah, the most enjoyable one would have been the wedding scene, because that was with Luna's dad, Xenophilius, and it's just so much fun being part of the Lovegood clan, I think, and being Luna, you sometimes feel like you're the outsider, just something that goes with her. But when it was with her dad, I felt really relaxed and I really enjoyed it.
The wedding scene, you mentioned it there, it is one of my favourite scenes, and Rhys Ifans plays your father. Was it fun to work with him, because your on-screen relationship is brilliant?
Yeah, he was brilliant. Oh, I loved him. He was so fun, and it just clicked straight away. I know, you know, people talk about chemistry, and I never really understood that. I was like, okay, yeah, it's that feeling of being relaxed, and you don't have to do anything. And he just looks the part. When I saw him first in his robes, in his yellow and his white hair, I just forgot myself for a second, and I felt like, Dad, you know, it's Dad after all these years.
Deathly Hallows, it is the first of the last instalment of the Harry Potter. What do you think makes it stand out from the rest of the movies?
It's completely different. It's not like any of the ones before, because they're not at Hogwarts anymore, and the sense that it's the seventh book, so. And this was the big question when the book came out: would Harry live or die? And that's the thing in the film. You're not. There's no Dumbledore. The Weasleys are gone. There's no one to protect them, and you have that sense that they're these teenagers out in the world and they don't have a clue what they're doing.
Having read the books numerous times and reading them now as Luna, is it different?
When I read the book, I still see Luna. I don't see me at all. I think some of the other characters, I will see the other cast members. Especially, like, there's a few standout ones like Snape and Hagrid. I can't really get my old pictures in the head. But the ones who I'm friends with, they in the book, they're not their characters. It's just, yeah, so it's a mixture.
And to finish off, do you have fond memories, I'm sure, of filming? What is the fondest memory you'll bring with you?
Well, I'll always remember the time I met J.K. Rowling. That was just very exciting. But I think some of the fun ones was those big crowd scenes, and probably the ones at the very end where everyone was in. It's such a big catharsis, you know, where all the adults come back from the previous films and all the other students, and like they're big scenes, and in the film they'll be really tense, but we had so much fun because we were half the time we were waiting around. It was freezing cold, and we were, yeah, it was good fun.
Well, Cohortchas Evanna, I look forward to instalment number 2.
Yeah.